Hello there. If you don't know me, my name is Paradokz and I'm a console Apex Legends player. I'm someone who loves to practice controller aim. Up until now though, I've had to always rely on using external PC aim trainers like Kovacs, AimLabs, and R5 Reloaded. And yeah, they do serve the purpose, but there was never a console-specific option. Within the last 2 weeks though, saw the release of Styx Aim Trainer, the first of its kind native to console. At first, I was kind of skeptical, but I saw the sensitivities, customization, like you can make your own weapons, recoil patterns and stuff. And so I got it, and I thought I'd give a little review after a couple of days of using it to inform people about it, as well as guide those who are kind of on the fence about getting it. By the way, I'd like to state that I'm in no way associated with or affiliated with the game or its devs. Now when you first boot up the game, you'll be prompted to start the tutorial. The first thing you'll do is build your character profile, essentially how you'll interact with the game. This includes things like movement speeds and camera sensitivities. Now, Styx has most of the popular FPS games like Warzone, COD, Overwatch, PUBG, Apex, and Siege. However, even if your game isn't there, there's a custom settings area called Make Your Own, where you can make something near identical to how your game is. Apex players do note that ALC settings are not in the game yet, however, my best advice is to choose one of the default Apex senses and make it as close to your ALC as possible and tweak it if need be. You can also save multiple character profiles and load them, meaning you can have different senses for your different games. Some of the response curves though honestly feel really bad, like the exponential curve. I could not use that thing. This is it now. So fine tune your settings and response curve until you find something comfortable for you. Moving on to the weapon profiles, this is maybe Styx's standout feature. You can make and edit weapons changing their model, sound, fire rate, mag size, bullet velocity, and a lot more. You can also create custom recoil patterns for each weapon, which could be really useful if you were to map on the recoil pattern of guns in your game of choice. Now, even with this being said, the importance of training recoil while standing still can't be overlooked, and the most effective way of training this is in the actual game. However, scenarios that may be difficult or impossible to replicate in the game could be practiced here in Styx. I would never use this aim trainer as the main way of training recoil. However, using it in conjunction with the main game's practice would be useful. The scenarios are the bread and butter of any aim trainer, and they have to be good for its purchase to make sense. Styx has its tasks split into 3 types: tracking, flicking, and reaction. Using the modifiers, the difficulty of any task can be altered by changing the spawn rate, distance, and game time. Additionally, the shoulder buttons change the difficulty of the task, with the 3 stages being relaxed, standard, and precision. As the difficulty is increased, the size of the spheres decreases. There are also playlists of tasks, with a few built-in ones that you're able to edit, as well as being able to make custom playlists. During tasks, the displacement of your thumbsticks is shown in the top corners. After every task, you're given a detailed overview that has things like accuracy, time to kill, how much you're missing by, and a couple of other things. You can also go into third-person mode if you want to, by pressing R3. The clicking scenarios, in my opinion, were the best. They were responsive and felt overall very nice to play. None felt impossibly difficult or too easy, and the sizes of the targets could be adjusted by changing the difficulty of the task. I'm sure these will greatly improve one's target acquisition and overall thumbstick mastery. In contrast, however, many of the tracking scenarios felt too easy, or the spheres moved so erratically that they were almost impossible to track. Although you could change the size of the spheres, you could not change the speed, so these scenarios might help you less depending on what you're trying to train. What are my overall thoughts? I think Sticks aim trainer is a great step in the journey of console aim training. Many of its features feel innovative, and it is the first console aim trainer. However, there is definitely still work to be done. The price is a major issue, with PC aim trainers of much higher standard and reputation being $10 or less, many free. The $20 asking price is one many are unwilling to pay. Additionally, the gun model and reticle should look less choppy on certain response curves, and the tracking scenarios be improved upon, taking inspiration from stuff like Kovacs and R5. The make your own sensitivity section should also be better explained and more default weapons be included in the weapons profiles. So, should you get Sticks aim trainer? It depends. If you're a console FPS player who will find it more useful or practical to aim train on console, it may make sense to get it. However, you may also want to give it time for more features to be added or for the price to decrease. The dev team has done a wonderful job thus far, and I believe more is to come.